Today in this video, I'm going to show you how to count number of columns in a table in SQL Server. So basically, so what I'll do as part of this video tutorial, I'm going to discuss simple approaches to do this. Okay. Now what I'll do, I'll just navigate to SQL Server Management Studio where I am going to show you all these approaches one by one. Okay. Now let me navigate there. Now you can able to see I have already logged into my SQL Server Management Studio, and if you'll see here I have a database called test, and here I have some tables, right? Go. You can use the SQL Server Management Studio design approach to see that, to manually count the number of column. So how you are going to do that? You can just expand this database node and expand the specific database node, then go to each table and expand the table and expand the columns node. Here you can manually count how many columns are there. Okay, so this is one way. Okay, now the other way is you can also see the design view and see the number of columns, right? If I'll right click on the particular table, I'll click on the design. Here also you can able to see the column names, right? 1, 2, 3 columns are there. You can manually count those. Now the third approach is what you can do. You can use a SQL query for retrieving the number of columns in case you have very bigger tables and all, and counting manually is a difficult task. And what you can do, you can automate this process using a SQL script, right? So what you need to type as a SQL query, I will type and show it. Ensure that your database is chosen here. Okay, then you can type in the new query window. I will say count and then start. In the bracket I will specify the start. I will specify as column count you can mention. And what you can do, you can query information underscore schema dot columns to get the result, right? So what we will type here, we will use from information underscore schema, you can able to see dot columns, right? Because we are going to get the column counts, right? Then what you need to specify, where you need to provide the table name, right? Which table you want, table underscore name, right? You are able to see here, this is table underscore name, where table underscore name specify the name of the table. We need to specify, say what I will do. I will just want to know the product table one. Okay, I will say product, and then you just specify the schema name as well to distinguish this particular table, right? So what I will specify is table underscore schema. You can able to see it here. Then you can specify schema name as DBO, right? Or your schema name, whatever you want, right? Semicolon. Now, what we are trying to tell here, we are trying to query this information underscore schema dot columns that give me the column count of this particular table, which schema table name is this one, and the schema name is also the specified one, right? DBO. So let me execute this. The moment you will do that, you can able to see you got the column count, right? So this is the third approach. And the fourth approach is what you can do. You can query sys.columns as well, right? What you need to type, you need to again type. I will just copy the first line instead of typing, which will take more time. What I'll do, I'll just copy this much. Select count star as column count. Here we will specify from sys.column, right? Sys.columns. Then we need to specify the where object ID equal to your this one, right? Like the table name specify. The table name we need to specify. Next line I will specify where object underscore ID, this one equal to object underscore ID. Inside that you just specify the table name dbo dot say, I'll say Azure USA. I have a table called Azure USA. So I'm going to retrieve that table details, right? The number of columns from that table. If I'll execute this, you can able to see column count is 3. So this is we are trying to query sys.columns here, right? So these are some of the approaches that you can utilize to see the column count of your SQL Server table, right? So that's it for today. I thought to quickly show you how you can see or how you can retrieve the column count of your SQL Server table. And these are the simple approaches you can utilize for that. Thanks a lot for watching this video. If you found this video little helpful for you, kindly subscribe to our channel to support us so that you will get lot of free SQL Server tips. Thanks a lot and have a nice day. Bye bye.